Hey guys, PsychoGold here. Welcome to another episode on PsychoGoldVideos. Yes, you're getting 2 videos today instead of 1. And that's because I didn't know that Pacific Rim has a new trailer. Or Pacific Rim Uprising has a new trailer. So, you can thank them for that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am a huge fan of the Pacific Rim. They're not really a franchise, but I really like the first one. I was really surprised when they cancelled / decided to change the direction of the second one, i.e. the original Pacific Rim 2 that was going to be done by Guillermo del Toro was obviously supposed to feature what is essentially a Megazord version of the Jaegers. He was going to have a load of them come together and combine into an even bigger one. I'm still not convinced that that isn't in this version of Pacific Rim 2 in Uprising, because in the first trailer it was revealed that they had these much more individualized version of Jaegers, and they seem a lot more agile than their original counterparts. It could just be that the scale is different this time, and obviously the technology is improved, the world's not under attack every 5 minutes, they actually have the chance to do some R&D. I don't actually have a problem with it as much as a lot of other people do. Of course, it's depending on what I see in this trailer, and then I'll give my thoughts. However, I still think that there's a chance that that original idea is going to be incorporated into this. I just don't think it's in the trailers, because if it was still in it, I definitely would much rather I not know about it going in. I didn't mind knowing that that was where he wanted to take the franchise, but obviously he didn't, because he's not involved like he was in the first one. The other thing is that I like John Boyega, so him being the main character is great, and I also quite like Scott Eastwood. I think that eventually his name will probably be up there. Maybe not to the same that the cinema history will remember Clint Eastwood, but his son is doing a pretty good job of getting some decent roles. Anyway dudes, without further ado, let's check out this trailer. And, you know, I like big giant robots fighting monsters. It's been a staple in... Sorry about that. Some random family just decided to walk up to the window downstairs and just stared. Anyway, yes, giant robots punching other giant monsters and other giant robots, in fact. Yeah, they've been a staple in my life for a long time of varying degrees of quality. The first Pacific Rim was like a dream come true. I actually would have preferred if the 2017 release of Power Rangers had taken some more inspiration from the giant robot fights in Pacific Rim. And ironically, as much as I'd never thought I'd say this, I'd like the two of them to have taken a bit of inspiration from the Transformers films as well. There are many complaints I could make about the 2017 film, but a lack of substance or story wasn't one of them. And in fact, I think they leaned too heavily into the teenage narrative of the film. But that's just me. Let's see if Pacific Rim 2 has its own feel, or whether or not it's going to feel like one of the others. Prison. Jake.
Your father always said he wanted you to be a pilot.
Oh yeah, he's Idris Elba's son, isn't he? Okay, well, giant robot's off to a good start.
I'm not a hero like he was.
Hey, there he is. Oh, so he's a party boy. Jesus, what is she wearing?
They're gonna come back.
Of course they're gonna come back. What the? Oh, okay. She built Samus.
Cadets, you better gear up.
Oh, well, there's Eastwood. I recognize her. Or am I getting her confused with somebody else? Whoa, hello. Okay, so the kaiju are definitely back. Hey! Oh. Wait, was that a robot fighting a robot? Or was that... Oh, okay, so the scientists are both back.
Who is that? Definitely not one of ours.
Oh, he's his partner. Oh, okay, so there's another corporation or a independent party building their own giant robots? I'm very confused.
This is your chance to make things right.
Is she the one from the first film? I'm confused, or is that just some other random woman?
We have him.
Oh, it's time for the cadets to suit up, because we need teenagers with attitudes to save us. Hey.
But they didn't start out that way.
I like John Boyega's voice. He sounds like he could be Idris Elba's son.
Do you understand?
And he's doing the epic speech version.
Do you understand?
One way to find out.
Oh, here we go. There's that shot where they all are individualized.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the kaiju are slightly bigger this time around, which lends credence to the idea that they'll need a bigger Jaeger. Okay.
Gonna be a long day.
What do we do?
More than likely. There's that one shot from the first film. Electric Whip's a nice touch. Oh, okay. That's the end. Oh no. Oh, what? Okay. Oh! Oh! There's a date! I knew it was March, but I didn't know that there was a date. Excellent. So March 23rd, unless of course that's not going to be an international release date and that's only for America. I don't know. Anyway. I've heard some negative things about that trailer before I've actually come to watch it, and no, I thought that was good. I mean, there were similarities to the first Pacific Rim. I think that the trailer itself might be where some of the concerns that I've heard have come from. I don't think the music fits the trailer, in my opinion, or the setting. And everything does seem to be in a much brighter, happier place. But then, we don't, or if we do, I apologize, but I don't know how far after the first Pacific Rim this film is set, so humans, we tend to rebuild pretty quick when we want to. Yes, I'm aware that there are disasters in the world where we really don't, but that's because people don't want to invest or don't want to send in the people who know how. This world, humanity is kind of together for a moment. I stress the word for a moment because, let's face it, once the common enemy disappears, we find enemies in each other. But I can believe that there would be parts of the world that would rebuild fairly quickly and would have the resources to do so. Whether or not, you know, if they're the only 4 Jaegers still in existence, or in existence now, and that weird roly one that wasn't in the final shot, so I'm guessing technically there's 5, even though it wasn't there for those 4. I mean, it looked like a homebrew Jaeger, which is kind of cool. But does that mean that one is only got a single pilot and isn't kind of a Jaeger? It's like a different... Anyway. Film theories. That's not what this video is. It's just a reaction. But no, I thought it looked good. I like John Boyega's performance. He definitely felt like he could be the son of Idris Elba's character from the first film. I don't know why, like, is there no explanation for what happened to Charlie Hunning? Is that his name? Hinning? Something like that. I didn't watch Sons of Anarchy, so I don't know his name like a lot of people do. But I know that's where he's from. I do still need to watch King Arthur too. But, yeah, I don't know why they haven't given an explanation as to where his character is. Like, maybe we just won't get one. Maybe he died. Maybe he's off somewhere else in the world. And the explanation is that it's just not set where he is. I don't know. I don't really care either, because as much as I like the continuity between films, this very much looks like its own thing. It is Pacific Rim, and I get why people say it isn't. It has a very different feel. This is much more... It's got a lot more energy to it. But again, that could be the editing of the trailer. How many times, guys, have we been tricked by trailers into thinking we're going to get one product and it's a completely different film? I mean, I don't trust films based on their trailers anymore. If you've seen Blade Runner 2049 and you've seen the trailers for 2049, then I'm not going to say anymore if you haven't seen the film, but if you've seen it, then you probably know what I mean. Similar things could be said for lots of films. In fact, the only films that I don't think have done that to us is Star Wars, because their trailers seem to go out of their way to not tell you anything about what it is you're going to watch. And if you've seen The Last Jedi, then you also know that everything that you've theorized about the new films are also wrong. And I think that it'll be a similar thing here. I think that there will probably be a better sense of whether or not this film feels like Pacific Rim when we actually watch the film. The quick edits, the music, the energy, I don't think you can judge it in the trailer, because I don't really remember there being that dark feeling in the first trailer for Pacific Rim. I mean, yes, it was at night and it was raining, and yeah, that does give a lot of the feeling, but the shots were completely different. You were looking up at a lot of the mechs instead of being at their level, but it looks like the monsters this time around are a lot bigger than the Jaegers, so that might have something to do with why these Jaegers don't seem to feel as big, slow, heavy, brutal, monstrous machines that they felt like in the first film, because maybe they aren't. By comparison to the new kaiju, maybe they feel like small, athletic, squishy things that can deal damage, but they need to work a lot harder for it. Either way, guys, I'm still looking forward to this film, and I will probably make the effort to go to the cinema to see it, provided I have the money. And yeah, I really enjoyed that, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'd be curious to see if you guys are fans of the first Pacific Rim, what your thoughts are on this film, or if you don't care about Pacific Rim. Let me know that too, you know? If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and that would be amazing. If it's your first time here, then yes, there's a lot of anime content on this channel, but you know, I like to do other stuff as well, so be sure to click that subscribe button if you are interested in giant robots punching monsters in the face, because I am too. Anyway guys, that's it for this video, and I will see you in my next one. PsychoGold, out.